Yo, what's up, guys and gals? It's your boy Mr. Cheap Sense here, and today I don't really feel like playing no games with you guys or gals because the fragrance I wore today, I received the sample of it a while back, and I just stuck it in my decant bottle or canister or whatever you want to call it, and it just sat there, and I kept seeing people do review after review after review and talk about this fragrance, and I decided today that I was going to wear it. And if you are friends with me on Facebook and following me on Instagram, then you already know what this is. This fragrance I didn't realize until I sprayed it on, because you know them little tester, them little decant bottles, I'll show it to you. These little decant joints, they don't put out enough juice at times, and it's hard for you to test a fragrance to get to know it, get to know the notes in it and everything. Sometimes you run into these little decant bottles and there is something heavenly in them. So as I'm walking across the parking lot going towards the building this morning, I usually take that time to spray on whatever I'm going to spray, give it time to, you know, air out a little bit before I get into the building so it won't be so strong. And as I was spraying, I couldn't smell anything, and I'm like, oh, here we go, another one of those. So when I got to the building and the first set of doors opened up, the air came on that blows, you know, the bugs, keep the bugs from coming in the building. The air came on, and that's when I got my first whiff of it. And then the second door opened up, air came on, I got that other whiff of it. I'm going down the hall, I'm like, oh, this shit smells nice. This is heaven. I'm smelling my hand constantly, you know, trying to smell it. And honestly, I didn't reapply this today at all. Now, on my right hand, it's gone. Left hand, even though it's a skin scent, it's still there. I did get a compliment just a while ago from somebody, and I have to put this fragrance on out of a list of 1 through 10, like top 10. This has to be top 5 easy, and I'm going to put it up there with the more gentlemanly fragrances that I have in my collection. I know some people may say some of my other fragrances may be more gentlemanly, but these are the most elegant and gentlemanly fragrances I have in my collection. I don't have many, but L'Instant de Guerlain Pour Homme, I guess I'm saying that right. That's how it is. I showed you guys this bottle yesterday. Very gentlemanly, grown up, masculine scent, and it doesn't have all that juvenile sweetness to it. None of that kind of stuff. This is a man's fragrance. Homme by Lalique is another one of those gentlemanly fragrances. Don't have to worry about all that juvenile sweetness and all that kind of stuff. This is right up there. Masculine, manly type fragrance. Very gentlemanly, suit and tie type fragrances. Another one, Lalique Pour Homme, another gentlemanly scent. Don't have to worry about all that juvenile and people saying that it smells, you know, like a teenager should be wearing it. These aren't those type fragrances. Last but not least, another great gentleman's fragrance, Dolce & Gabbana, or Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme. This is not the vintage version. This is the reformulated one, but it's still a great fragrance nonetheless. It's up there with these type fragrances. If you have some gentlemanly type fragrances in your collection, then you know what I'm talking about. So what is this fragrance that I'm ranting and raving about? And it's kind of hard to see, but it is Zaharoff Signature Pour On. This fragrance, y'all just don't understand, man. Like, literally, when I wear decant sometimes, I have to reapply. This fragrance, I did not have to reapply. It got me through a full work shift, 8 hours, even though I'll say around the 6 hour mark, 6.5 hour mark, I couldn't smell it myself unless I stick my nose to my arm. But even if I can smell it by having to do that, it's still performing to me. I know there are other people out there who's going to say, well, if it's a skin scent, then it's died off, it's this, that, and the other. If I can still smell it, then there's a chance that somebody else can still smell it. They just have to be close to me to smell it. I got about 5.5, 6 hours out of this. And I think the compliment may have came from them smelling it on my shirt as I was near them. And they said I smelled good. What is it I'm wearing? And I told them what it was, even though they wouldn't know what the hell it was if I slapped them in the face with it. But this fragrance, George, I don't know what you put in this, my friend. This is an excellent fragrance. Very gentlemanly, sophisticated. It has the right balance of everything that you put in this. Wow. Home run, my friend. Home run. I can't say enough about this fragrance. I'm surprised and I'm disgusted with myself that I got this sample in and I just threw it in my decant bottle. Amazing. Just amazing, man. And I'm not speechless about a lot of things. And this is one of them I'm speechless about. And if I can get my hands on some more of this juice, I will wear it proudly. And I promise, somewhere along the line, I'll make another top 10 list. I guarantee you, it will make top 5 easy. This is nice. This is very nice. I have nothing in my collection that smells anything remotely close to this. So, two thumbs up, Siskel and Ebert style. I gotta give it up to you, George. You did your thing on this one. You outdid yourself for this one. And I see why Ross from TLTG and some of these other guys who has gotten this fragrance from you and have tested it, I see why they rant and rave about it. It's nice. Very nice. I'm not going to go on and on and on about it. You guys know what I feel about it now. If you don't have this, please place your orders. I don't know how to get into, if they have a website or anything you can go to. But if you can get your hands on some of this, even if it's only a decant just to test it, get your hands on this fragrance. This is a home run, a must-have. Just like must-see TV, this is a must-have fragrance in your collection. And you can look at my face. I'm not playing. I'm not joking. I'm not making any kind of sarcastic comments. This is it. Period. This has been your boy, Mr. Cheap Sense, man. Here's to smelling. You know what? I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to hold up this decant bottle, this sample. Here's to smelling great. Definitely. I'm out. Peace.